Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today is we are playing a deck called Elder Gateway. And so it's all built around, first off, this card, Thran Temporal Gateway. I have been super excited to play around this card for a long time now, and I haven't been sure exactly what to play with it, but I actually threw this together really quick, this deck, and it's been working fairly well for me. So we're going to try it out. Thran Temporal Gateway, it is a legendary artifact, and you can pay for and tap it and put a historic permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. So basically, 4 mana for anything. So I like this card a whole lot better than the Joda. I pay 5 mana of every color in order to pay something for free. Basically, this does that, and it's an artifact which has, in some ways at least a little bit better protection, and it's 4 mana of any color rather than 5 mana. The one downside, of course, is that it has to be a historic permanent. Well, we have a ton of really fun historic permanents, and they're all tribal because we are playing Elder Tribal. And so every single card is an Elder something. So we have Elder Dragons, Elder Demons, Elder Dinosaurs. I think those are all. I think that's it. But pretty fun. And so we are first off in the bottom end here, we're just kind of playing all of our ramp stuff, make sure that if we don't run into the Thran Temporal Gateway, because there's not really a great way to tutor this up right now. I guess we could play like Mastermind's Tutor or whatever but yeah, it's Masterful Inquisition, whatever that card. And anyway, but we have Llanowar Elves, a couple things to kind of ramp us up into a lot of stuff. So tons of ramp, tons of big stuff, and so hopefully I have been able to win without even running into Thran. But if we run into it, especially on curve, this just goes insane. So anyway, wish us luck. This deck is really fun, and let's see if we can pull it off. Here we go. All right, so here we are in Arena Standard, and we are playing Elder Gateway, and this deck is super fun when it goes off. And so we'll see. Bear with me on this one. Yeah, this looks actually fairly decent. This is the one downside I think with Metallic Mimic is like I want to play it for the elders, and really they don't need to be any bigger. But you had to throw in at least one tribal card, right? So Metallic Mimic, why not? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and throw down our Llanowar Elves, pass the turn, and we'll probably just play Drover next turn because again, Metallic Mimic is something we can play on other turns just fine. And we're really hoping to run into a Thran Temporal Gateway. That would be epic. Snubhorn Sentry. Alright, so looking like an Ascend type of deck. Alrighty. Alright, so let's play Island and we'll do Gift of Paradise next turn because then we can Gift of Paradise into Metallic Mimic if we need to. So yeah, no attackers. Pass the turn. And I mean, we have all of our ramp, so if we draw into anything good, then good. But I mean, one thing is we could have played Metallic maybe just to get these guys bigger to get closer to Ghalta, but again, that's really not the goal altogether. So Forest, go. We're gonna tap down one Llanowar Elves. That and that. Play Gift of Paradise onto our Forest here, and then we're gonna go ahead and play Lifecrafter's Bestiary. That way we can draw a card off of the Metallic Mimic. That's really what we're needing now. Life Crafters is kind of our only real way to be drawing cards, but hopefully that will help us out here. Anointed Procession. All right, so this could get pretty insane. So we do get a Scry. We're going to put land to the bottom. Draw into unclaimed territory. Do we show our opponent what we've got going on here doing Elders? So yeah, we're going to go ahead and play the Metallic Mimic. And we will pay... Ooh, Nicol Bolas. And we actually do have enough mana for it, so we're going to put Elder down. Oh, do we not? Oh, dang it. I should have played the Unclaimed Territory. Oh no, punt, punt, punt. I could swing in there. I don't really care to right now. But this isn't bad either because now we can draw a card off of it as well. Get some more triggers, maybe make Ghalta cheaper, or we will make Ghalta cheaper. All right, so we will Scry, Chromium. I think right now we just need to hit a Thran. We do actually have 7 mana, so I mean, I guess we'll keep it on top. No reason not to. We draw, play Unclaimed Territory on Elder, and let's go ahead and get down Nicol Bolas. I want to have them discard that last card in hand. It actually might be bad for us here. We will pay, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pay to draw into land. We have a 5/5 Nicol Bolas that can be flipped fairly soon. They discard planes. All right, and so now we can play Ghalta as well. Can't draw, so no attackers. So now we have a Ghalta, a Nicol Bolas. We have a Chromium next turn, and this is actually shaping up pretty well. So some of the most crazy cards you would never play with each other are being played together, and yeah, okay, it's working. Opponent scoops it up. Okay. uh, sweet, 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 sweet. That was not too shabby. Alrighty, here we go again with Elder Gateway. And I'm really not sure how consistent this plays, but I really haven't gone a game without running into at least, like, I haven't played this without doing something crazy yet. I haven't won every game because sometimes you do it a little bit later, like against aggro. This is a fairly bad deck, but I mean, we'll keep this. Yep, we'll definitely keep this. Blooming Marsh into Llanowar, then Sheltered Thicket into Drover. Ooh, and actually Dragon's Hoard's not bad either. We have a lot of ramp right now. Alrighty, so I think let's go ahead and get down our tap land now. We could get down the Dragon's Hoard right away, but then we're still going to have to play tap land at some point. So we'll play it down. Drover. Pass the turn. Plays an island, and we're playing against Merfolk again. Interesting. Alright, so yep, unfortunately don't have the extra mana now, but what we will do, actually let's go ahead and get down Dragon's Hoard into Rupture Spire and pay the 1 mana here. That way we definitely have all the mana colors that we're wanting, and we're going slow right now anyway. And so I believe next turn we actually have enough. Well, we had it this last turn, I guess, but this will work out. So Vaevictis is going to come down next turn. Actually, we didn't have it because the Drover and Mighty didn't untap. So this turn, this turn. All right, Channeler Initiate as well. So let's go ahead and play our Vaevictis. It is a dragon, so I guess I should have tapped down otherwise to draw a card, but this is fine. And so we will pass the turn. For those who don't know what Vaevictis does, and I need a refresher here too, actually. So whenever Vaevictis attacks, for each player, choose target permanent that player controls. Those players sacrifice those permanents. Each player who sacrifices permanent this way reveals the top card of their library, then puts it onto the battlefield if it's a permanent. So basically, I can destroy their creature, I can destroy their land, and bring back whatever's on top. So this can be really powerful. If we have a Ghalta on top, we get a Ghalta for free. Like we can, you know, use a channeler initiate, or tap down for a creature, and then pay for it. And oh, come on, yep. So opponent scoops it up. All right, so we have to go for another one. I mean, so we're doing cool things, we're making it happen, but opponents are scooping up before anything really fun starts happening. Yeah, so we will go to combat, or sorry, not go to play another one. Here we go. This will probably be the last one for this deck. But you guys can see, I really just try this one out. Like if you have just a bunch of like elder creatures, which everyone kind of keeps them as you're drafting, as you're doing different things, and so this is a great deck to kind of just throw a few together. You know, you typically have a lot of mana dorks as well, so invest in the yeah, we'll keep this. Invest in the Thran Temporal Gateways because I think that there's going to be some decent decks with that along the way. If ever we find a way to really tutor it up, I mean, I guess we can play like Board the Weatherlight to try to go searching for it. Uh, but I'm just not sure what's the best way to go about that. Channeler Initiate, go. We will swing in 4-2. We're going to put it on here. I mean, I could go like aggro and just put it on there, but nah. We want to be building up to our awesome stuffs. All right, so we're going to go ahead and play this swamp. We will go attacking here. And so we have Etali next turn. Opponent springs. We're going to go ahead and just tap down for some mana just to make sure that we get a counter off of there as well. I guess, honestly, keeping counters might be good for that one there. But anyway, we're going to play Etali. Going to tap this one guy down for red. Play Etali. Pass the turn. And let's hope... Oh no, not a Fumigate. Not a Fumigate. Alright, are we playing against like a Turbo Fog deck? So, we don't have blue, do we? So we're going to go ahead and play a Plains, pass the turn. Need to draw into blue mana. Grow from the ashes. Yep, yep, yep. Let's go. Alright, there we go. Unclaimed territory. Perfect. So Elder. Don't have enough for Chromium this turn. Bring down Nikki B. Nicol Bolas. Discarding Escape Shift. Interesting. Oh, Fumigate. Yep, yep, yep. Good job, opponent. Alright, so Thran Temporal Gateway. So we're going to play Swamp. And we don't have enough to do both. So, I mean, I guess the smart play is just Chromium. Now. And pass the turn. And so let's see if they have another Fumigate. Alright, so a Tezzeret comes down. So unfortunately this doesn't have Trample. Yep, so that resolves. Ooh, and a Gideon of the Trials. So this is like Super Friends ramp type of stuff. So yeah, prevents all damage. I mean, oh, I should have made him... I would have to discard the Thran though, which is the whole thing we're building around, so... Alright, unclaimed territory, so we're going to go ahead and play the Thran Temporal Gateway. And hold on to unclaimed territory for now, pass the turn. So, I mean, they have blockers up right now anyway. We're going to bring out Teferi. He's going to draw a card. Oh man, I need to draw into something good next turn. It has to be something good. I really don't even know what we can do here. So we're going to go ahead and discard a card this time. We don't need extra land, especially with a Temporal Gateway here. They untap to... It's a human. Oh, Gift of Paradise. Gift of Paradise. Terrible. We'll go ahead and put it on the plains. Gain some life. Go to combat and attack in, I guess. So, I mean, they're going to just be able to destroy Thopters, but it gets them from drawing extra ones. So, I mean, the only thing we can do is go after Teferi. I probably should have held on to that just so that I can keep swinging in, but I don't know what we can do from here, guys. This might be it. Double Fumigate. Ugh. Nissa, Vital Force, yep. I think that I don't know like what the number is. Like if they're, I think it's like 3 planeswalkers, while you still have X, while your opponent's still at X life. like I'm not sure if there's really any way out of it besides just like a planeswalker board clear. I really hope they actually come up with that sometime. Like a planeswalker board clear would be amazing. Yep, they bring out a 5/5, let it resolve. So turning on the clock, they can tuck away my Chromium pretty much anytime they want. They're not even going to swing in. Yep, yep, yep. So, I mean, I'm going to keep drawing just to see if we can draw something cool here. But yeah, so maybe not now. There's really no way out from this. So we're going to go ahead and concede. Concede. Oh, man. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the deck here now. So Elder Gateway. Uh, so one thing is that I still have never not gotten stuff out. You know, like I've consistently been able to play my stuff. And so that is cool. You know, like that has actually been really cool about this deck is that I'm consistently able to play the things I want to play. And so, I mean, I think that overall you're going to just win games like you saw in a couple of games there where people just see what you do and like, okay, I'm going to scoop because there's nothing you can do against a turn 4, turn 5, a palladia-mors, stuff like that, which I think turn 4 is the fastest we can get stuff out. But I mean, a turn 4 Zetalpa is amazing, or a Zacama, anything, Ghalta. So that's kind of the goal of the deck. If you can, get to the Thran Temporal Gateway and just do fun stuff with it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really, really appreciate any support I can get here. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.